Dashashloki by Sri Shankaracharya. Shankara, we are told, spontaneously composed a set of 10 slokas which has come to be known as Dashashloki, and he recited it before Sri Govindapada, who had asked the question, "Who are you?" when approached by Shankara for discipleship. Govindapada must have been very much impressed by the young Shishya's command on Advaita Vedanta and his creative ability found in the structure and organization of the poem. Dashashloki shares some common features with Sri Dakshinamurti Stotram. Both have 10 stanzas each. The first 9 stanzas in each have a refrain. It is Tasmai Sri Gurumurtaye Namaidam Sri Dakshinamurtaye in Sri Dakshinamurti Stotram. Tadeko Vasishtaha Shiva Kevaloham in Dashashloki. Both the poems expound Advaita Siddhanta along with Sadhana Krama and Advaita Anubhava. It is Sarvatmatva Bhava, oneness of everything, in Sri Dakshinamurti Stotram. And in Dashashloki, it is the realization of the Mahavakyas like Tattvamasi and Aham Brahmasmi. Coming to Dashashloki, the first 9 slokas have a common structure. Each sloka has 4 lines. The first 2 lines negate the layer of non-self. The third line gives the reason for negation. The 4th line is an assertion of the self. Tadeko Vasishtaha Shiva Kevaloham. So I am the one which remains. I am that only one. I am Shiva, the consciousness, pure and auspicious. The last stanza indicates the Advaita Anubhuti, or non-dual self-realization, which is very difficult to give expression to. It is beyond the power of mind and speech. We remember the line in Pratasmana Stotram, Pratarbhajami Manasa Vachasam Agamyam. As I wake up, I sing in praise of that which is not reached with the help of mind and speech. No wonder, when asked by his disciples, as he was leaving his mortal coil, which of his works would serve to remember him by, Shankara is believed to have named Dashashloki.